everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing how to improve in your drawing in a faster, more efficient way. So everyone says practice makes perfect, and for the most part it's true. But if you were learning to play the piano and you practiced in a way where you kept making the same mistake and you kept going on instead of trying to correct it, you might have to practice more just to unlearn the bad habit you kept creating and reinforcing. So today I'll be covering some tips to help keep your drawing practice efficient and some things to keep in mind so that you will make more progress in less time. So first of all, I'm going to go over some tips to keep in mind when drawing human proportions. Eyes are about one eye apart. Also, eyes fall in the center of the head when you measure vertically from the top of the head to the chin, assuming that you're looking from head on. This will also change though when you're looking at the person from an above or below angled view, so keep those things in mind. The length of the shoulder to the elbow joints is about equal to the length of the shoulder to a person's waistline, which is useful when you're drawing people's forearms. A person's fingertips typically fall just below the thigh level, halfway between the pelvis and the knees. From the top of the person's legs to the kneecaps is about the same length as the entire shin to the foot. And now for the main point of the video. The best way to improve your drawing skills is to use good references. In all honesty, people reference a lot of things when they're drawing, but the best kind of reference is a photograph or real life. Now, I'm not saying that you can't improve from doing studies of other people's art or by making fan art from cartoon characters and anime characters. I'm not saying that, so please don't think I'm saying that. That being said, at some point in your journey as an artist, professional or otherwise, as you gain more advanced skills, you may become stagnant if you don't challenge yourself to draw more complex subjects, keep improving, or find your own style. So let's say, for instance, you're like, I only like drawing comic characters or anime manga or cartoonism. And there's nothing wrong with that, but in my opinion, the best cartoonists and manga artists know how to draw from references, and they can leave out what they choose and put in as much detail as they want. They might reference a photo to see how a pose looks, or they can just check it to see how clothing might have folds and details and creases, and they can add any details they want from their imagination. And when you're done, it can look as much like or as unlike the reference photograph as you choose. In other words, you can still create an original work as long as it doesn't recognizably look like the photograph you're referencing. You know, I don't think people can copyright poses or angles, so if you're only referencing for those things, it should still be an original work. So what if you only feel inspired drawing colorful Japanese art or other cartoon characters? So as an artist who mostly loves anime and semi-realism, I can completely understand that. One thing I found helpful was to use cosplayers' photos as references. It's inspiring, it's colorful, it's artistic in and of itself, and you're still learning. You know, you're still learning something that has, from something that has proper anatomy and proportions and things, if, you wanted to learn that way. I'm not saying you always have to use them, but make an informed choice when you stylize something. Try to have an awareness of what real proportions are. And if you draw them in an exaggerated way for a certain effect, try to know what you're doing rather than to just kind of, always do that because that's what you know how to do only. For instance, American princess movies and Japanese anime have characters that are drawn to look sweet and innocent, mostly by having large and especially shiny eyes. This is well established in psychology that large eyes cause a person or thing to be perceived as innocent, youthful, naive, and cute. This is why your heart melts at the sight of kittens. And puppies. I'm gonna put the rest of the video to speed up so that you can get to the end result faster. Here it is so far. You can see I added guidelines for the center of the head and where the eyes should be. As you can see, it's still stylized a bit more than I would have liked for this video, but I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, I think I absent-mindedly made the eyes bigger than they were in the actual photo. And here is the end result. Thank you for watching my video. If you want more videos and art tips, please like and subscribe. You can also like my artist Facebook page for updates. Finally, the art at the beginning of this video is available for sale in my eBay store while supplies last, of course. I will put links in the description. Thank you so much for watching.